right now I bought a bus, so let's stick to that for this video. I'm going to try to keep you guys going with all this as I go through the whole process of buying it. I'll kind of talk you through what I've done so far. So I bid on Iron Planet. I bid $1,100, which was $100 more than the minimum bid. They don't take the $1,100; they take the $1,000, and then if somebody bids against me, then it goes up to the $1,100 unless they bid more than that, and then it automatically loses. So there were 3 bids on the auction. I don't know if somebody bid against me or what, but I still paid $1,000. So the $1,000 is all I have to pay. It looks like I bid the $1,000, and then I increased my bid to $1,100 later, so they probably counted that, and then somebody bid $1,000 against me is what I'm guessing, based on 3 bids. But I put my bid in first for $1,000, so they didn't bid $1,100, so it didn't go up, which is cool. So I got this bus for $1,000. It's a 1997. It's got flat sides on it. It's white. It doesn't have any paint on it. It's not a school bus. It's a Metro liner, which, nobody's ever heard of it. They were back in the, I think they went out of business in 2000. Hopefully not for quality. But it is on a Spartan chassis, so they're still around. They still make some of the best chassis, I guess. I don't know much about them. It's got a 7.3 International engine. I'm not sure if it's turbocharged or not. I don't think so, because it's only like 190 horsepower, or it's something over 175. The checkbox for 175 isn't marked, and the picture on the auction wasn't there, so I'm guessing it's the 190. They have another check after that too, I think, which is like 220, and that might be turbocharged. I don't know. But I couldn't see any pictures of the turbocharger. They didn't mention anything about it, so I don't know. It runs, drives supposedly. I don't know if they took it anywhere, but under, it shifts fine in the thing, not under load though. So we'll see if it actually drives. If it doesn't, I don't know what the towing bill is going to cost, but at worst, I get it home and I've got, $2,000 into it, and I need a transmission. We'll see. And I think AAA might be able to help me out with the towing. I'll get it. I think they have like an instant activation that you can get. Hopefully I don't need to get it towed, but I need to check on that right now, and that's what I'll go search the computer for, is if I need to get it towed, how am I going to get it towed, and what's that going to cost. I've got the title coming in the mail. That'll be here 15 days. Their VIN number is on the dispatch sheet that they give you once you pay for it. So I went online, paid with a credit card. If it's under $5,000, you can pay with a credit card. That gives me my item release form, which says it's paid for, so I take that up to the guy, and the VIN number's on there. And the location, who has it, and what it is all on there too. So pretty easy there. Not sure who the company that's selling it is. It's not like it's a bus yard or something, so I tried to pick it up as soon as possible. They're not there till next week. Sounds like it's an employee, so I don't think anybody's mad at me for buying it for $1,000, because I think I stole it. It seems like it's going to be a steal, unless it just doesn't drive or something. But it's got good tires on it. That's going to cost me more than $1,200 right there. It looks like a super deal. If I can get it home, it's 108 miles, 105 miles to get it home. I'm going to check all the fluids before I go, even the diffs and all that kind of stuff. I'm going to stop every few miles for the first start of the trip, just to go feel the hubs and that kind of thing, make sure nothing's smoking or getting hot. I'm not just going to assume this thing is going to run great. I'm taking half my tools probably, or most of my hand tools are going with me. The whole top of the rollway is going. So taking all my DeWalt tools with me, the Sawzall and my impact gun, all that kind of thing. Make sure those are charged already. I'm going to get some additive to get rid of water in the fuel. I think it has a full tank of gas, which is maybe good and bad, but I was hoping to put in new diesel, but I'll get some of that, whatever, the stuff that gets rid of the water in the diesel. The oil change, I don't think I'm going to do. I thought about doing it up there, but I mean, if I'm just changing cold oil, it's not going to get all the gunk out of there. I'll see what it smells like. I'll see what the transmission fluid smells like, and kind of go from there. If it smells kind of burnt or old, or it looks really bad, then I might take the time to change those out up there. I'll take my oil can with me too, or basically the jug that holds all the oil. Once you drain it, and it'll hold 15 quarts, so it'll do that bus. But I'm gonna need to make sure that that's empty too. So after I got the payment dealt with, I went over and went to the DMV here, and just one of the little licensing offices, and got a trip permit, and that was $30. It gives me 3 days. I can get quite a few of them as long as it's not listed as an RV. But they didn't even care. They didn't take the VIN number or anything. I went in there and said, hey, I need a trip permit. They said, okay, I need your license and $30. Then they gave me a trip permit. So I could probably get trip permits as much as I want. Sorry, plane's taking off. I'm over here at the airport at work. Yeah, so the trip permit was super easy. So I was like, okay, great. Then insurance. That was the next big step. I was kind of afraid of that. I went online to USA.com. They don't insure RVs or buses or anything like that. They do give you a bump over to Progressive. So got bumped over to that, put in all the information. It's not a conversion. It's just a bus right now, so I'm not insuring it as a conversion. I don't know what will happen in the future, so if I end up reselling it as a bus, well, then I'm totally legit. If I do convert it to a conversion, then I'm going to have to go change my insurance at some point, so before I start taking on the road. I just got minimal liability, so it's just enough to be legal to drive on the road, and that was $125 a year, so that was well worth it. I was like, okay, cool. That was the next big step, and now I need to go pick it up. So I'm going up there Monday morning. I'm going to drive up there, take the tools, see what's going on with it, try to get home as soon as possible, park it, and call it good. I'll take you guys along for that, and I don't know if I'll be able to film it there in the yard where I pick it up. We'll see what I can do there, though. I know this new HD camera stuff, I don't even like being on camera. This is crazy. Actors got a tough job. I tried shooting it inside, and I finally was like, I'm going outside and putting some sunglasses on because I look fat and old. And I don't know if the sunglasses helped or anything, but yeah, no. Subscribe if you like the video. Let me know. Yeah, and it's pretty exciting. I'm pretty stoked about this. I'd like to minimize our lifestyle. We're definitely consumers. We're not savers, so we're on the bad side here. I hate defining myself by what I own and all that junk. I love being out in nature. I know there's a better way, and I'm looking for it, and I think this might be the way. So.